Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a huge book haul for you guys. This is just one pile. I have another one right next to it. Really big book haul. Let's see how many there actually is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 32 books, and some of these I bought myself, some of these I got gifted. So the thing is, I haven't uploaded a video in 3 months. I haven't filmed a video in 3 months. In the meantime, my birthday has come and gone. I was on a book buying ban, which has lifted. And also, I started a new job, so I have more money. So let's just get into all the books that I got in the last few months. So I bought, I got a lot of books in the last few months. So let's get into which books those are, and you're going to see maybe it's going to be obvious to you that I got influenced by some of these. And maybe you can tell me which YouTubers I watch, and just by the types of books that I got over the last few months. So let's just start with the first book, which is The Golden Compass. The Golden Compass by Philip Pullman. And this is, I bought this because someone on YouTube said that this is a better alternative to the Harry Potter series. So I just got the first book to see if I actually do like it a lot. I do love Harry Potter, and I like to have that feeling again. So this should, someone at least told me through the internet that this should feel like Harry Potter but better. And not to say that it is like Harry Potter, but just the feeling that it gives and the type of writing and stuff like that. It should kind of be like that. So The Golden Compass by Philip Pullman. It also says that it is now an HBO original series called His Dark Materials. Never knew that. I definitely did not know that. So if I do like this, I'm probably going to watch that series as well, because I do really like HBO series. And then I got Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. I already read a book by Neil Gaiman, which was about Norse mythology, which I did like a lot. And I do know that this is also a series, I believe. Yeah, now a TV series. I watched a few episodes, and it is about angels, Lucifer, I don't know, something like that. And I do really enjoy those types of folktale kind of books. Like, I really enjoy Norse and Greek mythology, and to me, Christianity is also a type of mythology, folktale esque, and I enjoy it for that. And it should be funny. And this is from the same video, I think, that told me that The Golden Compass was kind of like Harry Potter. I think this is from the same video, but I don't remember what was said about this. I just know that I will probably like it. These books, by the way, are so tiny. They're not, and this one as well, the next one, they're not normal book size. See? You can't really tell. Look, that's insane. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. Pocket size books, I guess. So the next one is The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch, which I think I also got from the same video recommended to me, but I heard a lot of people that really love this book, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to try this one out for myself as well. I'm not really sure what it is about, but I think it is a fantasy, which is kind of reminiscent of The Name of the Wind, I think. At least that's the vibe that I'm getting from people describing this. So I think I will really love that, because The Name of the Wind is my favorite book. And then I got Bride by Ellie Hazelwood because it's a new release of hers. And I really love Ellie Hazelwood's books, at least the two that I've read so far. So I really want to get into more of her books. And then I have a series, which is the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown. And this one I got because one of my favorite booktubers talks about these a lot. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick these up. And this is so weird, but they yellowed so much in the short time that I had them, and I didn't do anything weird with them. They've just been sitting, well, not in my bookshelf because there wasn't any room anymore after I bought all of these books, but they were sitting on my windowsill and later on my piano, which these books were as well, and they did not yellow, and these are so yellow. So weird. But anyway, the Red Rising series is a sci-fi series, I believe. It's so weird because yellow, not yellow, so weird. Anyway, New York Times best-selling. I feel like all the books always have that written on them, like New York Times best-selling author. Every book has that. National bestseller, New York Times best-selling authors, the global bestseller and TikTok phenomenon. I'm not going to pick up a book because of that anymore because literally all of them have it. It's not special anymore. Anyway, let's move on. I wanted something witchy and full-esque, and I was like, I really want to read something like Practical Magic, and then I was like, you know what? Let's just get Practical Magic. I have never read this one. This is written by Alice Hoffman, and it's also a movie, which I really like. So I thought, let's try out the book. And then I got another Ellie Hazelwood book, Not in Love. Same reason I got Bride. I just really like Ellie Hazelwood's writing, at least love theoretically. And what's the other one called? It's also something with love and science-y title. I really enjoyed those two. So Not in Love also looks like it has a science setting. So probably going to like this as well. Not in Love by Ellie Hazelwood. I got another Ellie Hazelwood somewhere. Let's see. Yeah. Also got Check and Mate. So going to have a Ellie Hazelwood readathon really soon, probably. I also got Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. Abby Jimenez. Sorry, I do not live somewhere where Spanish is spoken a lot, so I'm not really sure how to pronounce her name, but I think it's Abby Jimenez. Anyway, this is a romance novel, and I heard good things about it. I thought, let's pick it up and see for myself. And then I got Wildfire, which is the sequel to Icebreaker, which I did not get because I already had it, but it's in this stack for some reason. Well, it's in this stack because I put these two together on my shelves. So anyway, Wildfire is a sequel to Icebreaker. I liked Icebreaker a lot by Hannah Grace. So I'm hoping that Wildfire will be a fun read for me as well. I'm getting more into romance novels. I haven't read many romance novels. I usually gravitate towards fantasy novels and witchy stuff, but I have noticed that I am really enjoying some good romances, and they're easy to get through and easy to read. So I'm trying to get more into those, as you can see by the big stack of romances. I also got Funny Story by Emily Henry because a lot of people rave about Emily Henry, and I have actually never read a book by her, and she came out with Funny Story, which sounded like a fun story to read because of the setting. I think what this is about two people whose spouses cheated on them with each other. So a man and a woman, their spouses cheated on them with each other, and now they're shacking up, something like that. And sounds fun. Sounds like a Reddit story that I would like to read about. And then I got The Light Eaters, which is not really fiction, but also it is. I'm not really sure, but it's about plants, and I really like plants. I watched the David Attenborough plant documentary, and I am so intrigued by plants, and I think this is going to be really fun read for me because of that, because it's supposed to be science of plants, but also I think it reads like a fictional story. Not sure about that, but there is supposed to be a lot of fun facts about plants in here, and I think I might really enjoy that. And then this one I got from my husband, the Silmarillion, which is basically, I believe, prequel to the Lord of the Rings or something, or a story building type of book. It has this beautiful etching with the Elfish language on there, and I think I'm really going to like this. There's also pictures. Look, it's so beautiful. Really pretty book. I'm really curious to see what this is all about. Let's see what it looks like without the sleeve. Look. Also with all the Elfish. Really pretty. Okay, already on to the second stack, and this one starts with a series as well, and it is the I don't even know what. Oh yeah, Stormlight Archive series. That's what. This is also yellow, isn't it? It's just not yellow from the. Okay, maybe it's because I put them on the windowsill and they yellowed because of that. I'm not sure, but I don't mind that much, honestly. But the Way of Kings and the Stormlight Archive is what this is called, and it is a series that starts off after the Final Empire series, which I really, really enjoyed. So I'm really curious to see how the story progresses. I think this is a few centuries after that series, but I really loved that world and the lore of that world. So I'm really curious to see the Stormlight Archive, and a lot of people recommend the Stormlight Archive also as a really good fantasy series, and I also really enjoy Brandon Sanderson's writing and his I read well. I only read the Final Empire series and also the new book with the spores. What's it called? Trust of the Emerald Sea, which I really, really enjoyed as well. So really curious to see what the Stormlight Archives is going to be about, and there is a lot for me to read. So I'm really excited to dive into a world that I can just keep diving into for a while before it is finished. And then I wanted some historical fiction because I remember as a child I used to enjoy historical fiction, and those were children's books, historical fiction. But I really liked reading those, and I also hear a lot of good things about this writer Leigh Bardugo, like number one best-selling author again. But I think she is a really good writer. I'm not sure because I've never read any of her books, but I got this one, The Familiar, from her, and I also have a series from her later on that I'm going to show you in a bit. But yeah, really excited to get into some historical fiction and from a really good writer, or at least everyone says she is. So she probably is. And then I got The Will of the Many by James Islington because also, again, I got influenced into buying this one. A lot of people say that this is very good. So I'm really curious. I'm not one of those people because I'm not a man that thinks about the Roman Empire a lot. But I do think the Roman Empire is very interesting. And I have no idea of this or if this is in any way about the Roman Empire, but it has some Roman structures in front. What's it called? Pillars. So you cannot blame me for thinking that it is somewhat inspired by the Roman Empire, can you? Also, because it says the will of the many, which is something in not invented by the Roman Empire, but sort of. You see, I do believe that this is inspired or about the Roman Empire, but also I feel like right now I might be looking very dumb. But this is a fantasy series, which this is the first book of that fantasy series. It has maps in front, like a good fantasy series always does. And I'm very curious to see what this is about. And I will get back to you on that once I finish it. Okay, next. Like I said, I wanted to read something full-esque witchy type of vibe, and so I got The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches because I really enjoyed the How to Survive Heartbreak and Magic. Is that what it is called? I really enjoyed the Heartbreak and Magic book. because it was a witchy book with some romance and some family life intrigue, and it was just magic sprinkled throughout. And I just really enjoyed that type of content because I also really liked Charmed as a series growing up, and I really like that vibe, you know, the witchy, everyday vibe, full type of vibe, which is why I picked this one up. And I honestly, I bought a lot of these books not really knowing what they were about, but just because I thought they were going to be nice books and because people recommended them. But if I'm saying anything in here that is not correct, please let me know. And also, don't take anything too serious what I say. Do your own research. But I will definitely get back to you on any of these books once I read them. We're not done yet, by the way. I have another series by Leigh Bardugo. This is the Shadow and Bone series, which I believe is one of the first things she wrote. I'm not entirely sure, but I do remember a few years ago a lot of people talking about this series, saying that is really good. What year is this? 2013, so it's 10 years old. And Leigh Bardugo has become a really big name in the scene, right? I think. Like I said, don't take me too seriously. But Shadow and Bone, I really am curious about this book. This is fantasy. Is the familiar fantasy as well? I think it is also kind of fantasy-esque, right? Yeah, A Talent for a Little Miracle sounds like a witch, right? There's two more books. I have Yellowface by Rebecca F. Kwong. So when I went to the bookstore, I bought €100 worth of books, and they gave me a tote bag with this. It looked like this. Wait, I can show you. See, tote bag. I've been using this to go to work, but like they gave me this, but I didn't buy the book. They didn't have it, but I was like, I cannot carry this tote bag and not actually have the book, and I need to read the book if I have this tote bag, right? And it sounds like a really good story as well, so got that one. And then lastly, I got Magnolia Parks because it sounds like a lot of fun. It sounds like Gossip Girl. I really enjoyed Gossip Girl, and I think I'm going to really enjoy Magnolia Parks as well because of the vibes. And that's it. Those were all the books. No, actually, I got a dark romance book as well, but it is sitting on my nightstand next to my bed because I've been reading it. That is The Ritual. The Ritual? The Ritual. I don't know the writer. So at that point, my microphone stopped working, but I did talk about all of the books that I got. So there's no more books that I'm going to be talking about, but I kept on talking in the video because I wanted to explain why I've been absent, why I haven't been making videos for the past few months. And if you care about that, you can stay. If you don't, this is basically the end of the video. But I wanted to explain where I've been. So I started a new job in May, and that's basically when I stopped uploading videos because I was just trying to get into the new mode, the new life that I am living. You know, I work 32 hours a week, so it is part-time, but I am away for 4 days a week and I'm still working on my master thesis. So I didn't have much time to upload, to make videos. I have been filming some videos, but you know, I didn't edit, I didn't upload anything. But I have gotten into the groove of things, I feel like, and also I'm almost done with my master's thesis. So hopefully I will be uploading more videos in the future more regularly. I'm trying to upload one video a week, and videos like this where I just share with you the books that I bought, it's easy to film. But videos like I try to wake up early for a week, those are a little bit harder to make if you are working every day. So you know, I'm trying, I'm coming back. I really like making videos for you guys, so I hope that, well, I'm going to do my best to keep doing that just because it's a hobby of mine, and I'm talking like a lot of people are watching, they're not. Anyways, thank you so much for watching if you are watching, and I will be making more videos. I will be sure to make more videos in the future. But that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it. Please comment down below any books that you bought in the past few months and what books you were really excited about. and subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.